Everybody, Ralph Havens here, autoimmuneanswers.com. And today's session, it's Sunday and it's the day after Baden's second birthday. We had an amazing time in Bellingham. We hung out in the park, we ran, we played on the playgrounds, we ate with our friends. We went to dinner later and had an amazing night. And on the way down there, Jen started just talking. She started just telling all the stories of when Ben was born and all the stories of when Baden was born. And they were quite different, the two births, and lots of interesting stuff, kind of stressful in the first week with Ben, and then a whole nother story with Baden, and just really good overall. Everything was like amazing. And when I was thinking about today's session, I thought, what's the best part? And you can do this now if you want. What would be the best part if you got everything you wanted and it was like, in the future, you can future pace a little bit, and everything you got, you wanted, and you had this big adventure in life, and now it was getting towards the end of all that, and you're looking back and thinking, what's the best part of having had all that? And you can do that right now if you want. And I'm going to be doing a matrix energetic session for you so that you can experience a change, a shift, something can be different for you, and you can notice what's different for you. But right now, if you want to, you can go ahead and think about if you had everything you want and you got it all, and it was like, say 25 years in the future, and you were looking back, and what would be the best part? When I was thinking about that this morning during my my meditation, I do a thing called the peace process, and you can grab that if you want. There's ways to learn how to do what I do with that. It's really cool. But right now, when I was doing that this morning, I thought, what would be the best part of having achieved all the things that we're working on? We're working on lots of stuff, all sorts of cool things. And one of the things that came to me was, when you look back and you just tell all the stories, and you tell them again, and you tell them again, and you tell them again. One of the funny stories Jen and I have is that when I was in San Diego and running with a group, we had this relay race that we did called Wild Miles. And there was van 1 and van 2, and 6 people in one van, 6 people in another van. And you ran 3 times each, about 6 to 7 or 8 or 9 miles each, 3 times for each person over the entire 24 hours. And you covered 180 miles. And it was quite an adventure. And we always, we would get together every Saturday night and drink some wine and hang out and tell stories. And it always came back to like, who was in van 1 and who was in van 2, and one of the people had to go to the hospital and all this stuff. And we just laugh and tell stories. And so as I was thinking about that this morning, of what would be the best part of having achieved, what you wanted or gotten the transformation that you wanted, and some things you got and some things you didn't. But it was this big adventure. One of the things that came to me was the stories, telling all the stories again and again and again. So what would that be like for you? And I'm going to go ahead, and you can stand up if you want, and you can put a chair behind you or the bed behind you. You don't have to, you can sit if you want. And I'm going to do this. We're going to put one hand here and one hand here. And then what you can do, if you like, is to notice what you notice and to notice what's different. And then over the day, if you like, you can notice what's different throughout the day. And if it's something that you like the effect, or something shifts for you, or you notice something, let me know, comment below, and you can watch the video over and over again. And even if you don't know what just happened, or what a matrix energetic session is or isn't, or what's possibly going on, if you were to notice what's different after this video, what might you notice? All right, everybody. So hope you're having a great weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Let me know how it's going. Share it, like it, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And if you like this sort of thing, I did some sessions, 30 sessions in 30 days for a special group of people, and it continues on with this link. And you can go experience 15 to 20 minutes of matrix energetic session and a lot of other stuff that goes right to the core of helping you get what you want. And that's at ralphhavens.com/end anxiety forever. All right. Let's get out there and live. Let's really live. Bye now.